Hello guys, what a pleasure to see you here. What a pleasure to see you here. We start with the least important content, the full summary of this chapter, upcoming chapter, chapter 1073 of One Piece is out. The full summary. So I know I've just read the full script, guys. It's pretty fair and square. And in the cover, for example, we have the Mad Squad and the contradiction, the contraposition between the contrast we see between Queen, Judge, and Caesar Clown. And on the other side, on the other stage, there is Vegapunk, which is they are making the first group are making evil invention weapons, and the other one is making a cannon flower, making shooting flowers. Okay, so difference of intents of ethics. The bad evil scientist serving the evil, serving the marine, the navy, blah blah blah. And Vegapunk who want to create a nice invention for humanity, okay? For development of humanity. On the other side, we have someone for destruction, okay? One wants to create a nuke, and the other one like a gas, the mortal gas, who can murder hundreds of people. And the other side, we have Vegapunk who creates a machine to give food to everybody, okay? To have a plus for humanity, to benefit humanity, the whole humanity, okay? Um, this is the math, but we focus now on the least important things, that is the Seraphim fight. We knew that the Seraphim in this chapter were going, and the next ones also, they are going to face our Luffy, the groups, Vegapunk, the six Vegapunk scared on defense, on the shield. And what's gonna happen in this scuffle? We see uh, one of the Seraphim, guess who? Mihawk. Mihawk Seraphim fighting Zoro. There's just a big clash in which I hurt myself. In which Oda, I clash with my hands as well. Which Oda want to show that the Seraphim are super strong, but they are still one step lower than Mugiwara, than Luffy's destroyers and the top pirates. Okay, they have a clash, and the Seraphim is wondering about how powerful is Zoro. Hmm? The little kid, they are little kids who need to grow. We will see these fights coming back in the story. We will see why Oda created these Seraphims to make a difference between the top fighters and all the others. Okay, so they will fight, the top fighter Jinbei will fight with his Seraphim, huh? And to show that how skillful is more, how wiser is in fight, how more skillful is still Jinbei in comparison with the kids, who can improve, have a huge improvement band, but still cannot fight as good as the real ones. Okay, that's about the Seraphim. We're already 3 minutes. We see the big clash and nothing happened. Nothing happened because suddenly we see that one of the Seraphim gives them, sorry, one of the Vegapunks gives them the order to stop the fight, and they will stop. Also, Sanji make a defensive kick against one of the Seraphim. Okay, so in this chapter we see Vegapunk taking control again of the situation, asking, was giving a stop to the Seraphim for attacking Vegapunk. Okay, there's a stop of the Seraphim. We move something now more interesting of the chapter. There is much more to come. I was talking about Zoro. Will Zoro face Mihawk? There will be a rematch. This is the first rematch, a little rematch. They want to show that Zoro has improved very much, so he can fight Mihawk. Yes, this fight between Zoro and Mihawk, prediction, spoiler joy. The chapter, the fight between Zoro and Mihawk will never happen because Mihawk, in my opinion, will be martyred by one of the Blackbeard pirates, huh? The guy, the jailer. He will kill Mihawk. Okay, so Zoro will never face Mihawk, and as much as Luffy will never see Shanks happy with giving back the head. Shanks and Mihawk will die before Luffy will find One Piece. Yeah, that's my prediction, and I think 90% of people will agree with that. Otherwise, you're reading another manga. And then we have Stussy, or Stussy if you want to call it in German. Stussy, or Stussy. I prefer Stussy because it's more sexy and more fits in with the character. Stussy, what happened to Stussy? We see Stussy versus Rob Lucci. We knew that in chapter 1073 this would happen because in the previous chapter Stussy said, "It's time it's time for you, Lucci, my head, my boss, to take a nap." With her power, she has one mythological fruit, and Stussy fights Lucci, Rob Lucci. I want to say Lucy. No, it's Lucci. Lucci, the light, lux in Latin. Lucci with his pigeon will be put down to sleep. Looks like in this sorry, in this little Carl, we knew that now they have to show that Stussy is strong. Oda has to show up a bit this character of Stussy, and looks like she put KO. She put to sleep with her special power, poison, gas, venom, blah blah blah. She managed to temporarily take Lucci out of the fight, out of the situation, out of the picture. For now, guys. Okay, don't trust this. Lucci is gonna wake up, and I guess Lucci is stronger than Stussy. Or this Stussy is super powered. Hmm? She was in Rocks Digs Back Pirates. Also, there must be some weaklings in Rock Digs Back, huh? And she was the weakling. Like we have Nami in Straw Hats, in Whitebeard, we have Marco. Oh no, Marco! He's super strong, Marco. No, Marco is a loser. With his, he wings back from one, he goes from one tower to another, gets kicked out in any situation. Okay, let's move to Stussy, the sexy Stussy. She's hot. Yeah. How hot is she's pretty hot. She's a hot girl. How could it be differently? Um, how could it be otherwise? Oda always makes hot babies fighting. But in this case, she's also strong. She belongs to digs her back, so she must have some skills, some special devil fruits, vampire. No, she has some bats, mythological bats at least. She's stronger than Khalifa, for sure. She's stronger than Khalifa, or Khalifa, as you can see. The sexiest agent of CP0. Look for my insight in the CP0 character in the VIP section. I made a special section for all the most important character in One Piece. Look, I will upload it on YouTube. So look forward and go to see that playlist where I describe in full many pages each character. He's stronger than Nico Robin. The latest Nico Robin show to be a demon, has demon power. I think they are on the same stage. Is might be slightly weaker than Nico Robin. Or no, slightly stronger. Still slightly stronger because she's wiser. She has experience. She's a clone. Nico Robin's super smart, but she doesn't have as much experience as much as fight experience as this guy, because this girl, I want to focus on it. This girl with her sexy looks. How is it called? These tights, square, soft tights. Stussy is still 1-2 steps higher. She's one of the strongest female character at this point of the story. That's why it's been showed exactly now. Stussy is a clone, but we know more about her identity in this chapter. Is she this, guys? Is Stussy this the same very person who aged so bad, Miss Bucking? Is Bucking the mother of the clone Weevil? We have in this chapter we learn that Weevil saved one of the Whitebeard, the Sphinx village, Sphinx Island, the place where Marco was doomed to rest, to wait, protect his villagers. There are 5 people in that village, 5 kids, and he needs to protect the kids because he has nothing to do. Marco is completely useless. He got defeated in each fight. Marco, I'm not a big fan of Marco, as you can see. There's a big fandom around Marco. I'm not a big fan of Marco. You can say he's the loser, is the symbol of loser generation. Anyway, he's the king of losers. Marco the Phoenix. He has he's a very interesting devil powers, but he's completely useless in a fight. Actually, Marco. This is my opinion. So he was protecting the Sphinx. Since Marco was not there because he was helping out Luffy in Wano Kuni. Did you see a big help? Would Marco, would Luffy and the Straw Hats being defeated without Marco? Oh no, but he paired with he was the same level as the first two commanders. No, guys, he got defeated. He got defeated by King and Queen, completely erased. It would be destroyed by them. Hmm? So Sanji is stronger than Marco? Yes. Roger is stronger than Marco? Yes. Stronger? Yes. But Marco has regenerating. Okay, forget. Has he can fly. Yes. Doesn't matter that you are strong, guys. Hmm. He's powerful. Justice as authority. He was the first commander of Whitebeard. He has a reputation, nothing more, nothing more, and nothing less actually. So it was we see Weevil has protected this village instead of Mako, and but in exchange he got kidnapped. Weevil out of the scene. He got Weevil super strong. Weevil is nothing. It's just their clone to explain the relationship between. Is a poem Oda created to make comparison. I get down. I need to fly down. Uh, Weevil is a character made just as a connection between Mr. Barking, Weevil, the clone, history, the mads. It's nothing important. It's a substitute. It's a replacement. Okay. It's something Oda uses a pawn to make things happen and to draw connection. Now to draw connection to him and to for us. So Miss Buckin is the same Mrs. Buckin. Is Miss Buckin Stussy? Is this girl here? This girl. This old the fact this old this old woman, I would say, this old witch is the same threatening girl, threatening woman is the same Stussy that now is has been cloned as Stussy clone. We don't know. It's supposed to be confirmed by this chapter. In chapter 1003, it looks like it should be this girl the same. The very person who aged so bad should be Stussy. Miss Bucking, this girl, this woman, is basically the old version of Stussy. And Stussy, vice versa, is the young version of her. So she should have the same devil fruit powers, should have a lot of knowledge about rocks, the Sebek pirates, and himself. So is same person, what happened to her body? Because why she aged so bad? We know that Big Mom aged pretty bad. Yeah, this is something new I want to point out. Oda has depicted that women age pretty badly, unless the woman in Sabaody, the girl, the bartender. I forgot Kadi. I don't know. I forgot her name. Why I forget names. But Big Mom aged pretty bad. She was pretty hot. Big Mom aged a stupid, wrenching character. It's disgusting now. Also, she made a lot of babies. Prolific mother, a big mother. And other people age the mermaids becomes old like Kokoro in Water 7. Yeah, Oda likes depicting all the women aging very bad. Maybe in Japan is like that. They have this concept of witching, winkles. Find someone that is still hot when old. Only the woman Sabaody. Uh, there are not many examples in One Piece of old ladies with a nice aspect, with nice features, nice appearance. Hmm? And Bucky doesn't it doesn't make exact exception to this rule. Bakin looks, yes, I think definitely he's Bakin. He's Bakin Stasi. And they want to make this connection with for the apocalypse. Because what is the apocalypse in One Piece? Before the final war, there will be the real war, the real deal of One Piece, final saga, the final war with everybody fighting, even the Flamingo, even got the Neru and the admirals. What is important in One Piece is going to be God Valley, the revelation that come with the God Valley flashback, Kaido, everything, Big Mom favor, know what's gonna happen. So let's move to the last part of this chapter. What happened? There is also another things that happened. We say that Weevil got kidnapped by Ryokugo. I don't know the full script in Vietnamese, the full pronunciation of the name Vietnamese. Sorry, I'm in Vietnam. In Japanese, Nippo language. But there is last things we have to know. Kizaru is approaching finally Egghead. We also know that Stussy is the girl is disappointed. It's not the flamingo. It's the Stussy, the woman who called and was waiting for the Vegapunk's order. So Stussy sided with Vegapunk in this case. And does Kizaru side with Vegapunk too? I think Kizaru likes Vegapunk very much. That's why. And now we move to the last part of this chapter, when I'm giving also my brief comments, brief 15 minutes. We see Kizaru bringing food. Now we don't know if Kizaru wanted poison at this point. He wanted to assassinate one of the Gorosei. I will tell you why. In the last panel of this chapter, we see Kizaru talking to one of the Gorosei, and I guess is this guy. They call Saturn, one of the solar system planet, one of the blue, one of the oldest, more mysterious and faraway planet, Saturn. It was also the god, the Greek god of death. Saturn. Was one of the first Greek god. Saturn. In Roman name is Saturn. I forgot. I need to check it out. A long time I don't read Davis and the Greeks myth. Anyway, just a brief check. Kizaru is bringing food to and snacks, kind of snacks to one of these to this Gorosei, and ask him, "Do you know Vegapunk?" And he said, "Have you ever met Vegapunk?" And the Gorosei says with nonchalance, he say, "Of course, I met it once. It's a pity I have to do this. We have to do this." Now people say, "Oh, Gorosei are going to fight." No, Gorosei don't fight. Gorosei are not fighters. He has a scar, a big scar. Yeah, he might have some technique, some sword, but they are not great fighters. Don't expect that Gorosei his nobles are weak. There are some guards. I don't agree with people who say they are great fighters. They are not. They might have special powers, but not big fighters. Anyway, why the Gorosei is coming? Because they want they will use some seraphim. This Gorosei, they want to be sure that Vegapunk got killed. It is going to be killed. Will come off the screen. But this is not going to happen soon. I mean, in this, again, I think Vegapunk will survive. I think Kizaru will side with Vegapunk. There's a special relation between Kizaru. I think Kizaru tried to poison the Gorosei and goes against the world government, because Marines are not the same like world government. And you need to know, I think Kizaru's justice doesn't completely match with the Gorosei final decision, especially this decision on Vegapunk. I think that Kizaru disagrees completely with killing Vegapunk. So he tried maybe to poison like that in a brief few seconds, made a sloppy attempt to poison. Pretty sloppy because the Marines intercepted and checked this food out and find out it was poisoning before giving it to the Gorosei, the Saturn. San Jiraiya. It's revealed his full name, and he has something like Sangoro Jiraiya Sensei. Saturn is Saturn's surname. Okay, my full summary hands here. Hope you enjoy. So Stussy is the same Baki and Baki and Stussy. She looks pretty strong at this point. Kizaru is going to get, we know, but he brought with him one of the Gorosei to confirm the death of Vegapunk, something like that, and to take back the Seraphim, okay? Because the Gorosei can have the superior command over the Seraphim. The final order will be given by the Gorosei, but Kizaru will help Luffy. Let's find out, or rather, something else will happen. The Stussy will fight against Kizaru, and in the meantime, Luffy will escape with Vegapunk. Anyway, Vegapunk is going to die. I'm telling you, Vegapunk is going to die. Bye bye. Follow me for more. Subscribe to the channel because I have the greatest knowledge in the One Piece world. I just need to edit my video. Bye bye.